Imagine unlocking your front door after a vacation only to find strangers living in your house. And when you call the police, they tell you they can't do anything because it's a civil matter. That is the squatter nightmare. Let's make sure it never happens to you. Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in, remember, I am not a lawyer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Okay, let's talk about the scariest scenario for a homeowner: squatters. First, we have to understand the difference between a trespasser and a squatter, because your immediate reaction determines which label the law applies. A trespasser is someone who breaks in or enters without permission. A squatter is someone who occupies the property and claims a legal right to be there, often through a loophole called adverse possession or simply by claiming they have a lease. Here is the most critical rule: time is your enemy. The longer someone stays in your home, the more rights they gain. So, you arrive at your property and see people inside. What do you do? Your instinct might be to scream, kick down the door, drag them out, change the locks, or shut off the water and electricity. Stop. Do not do that. I repeat, do not physically remove them or cut off utilities yourself. In many U.S. jurisdictions, this is called a self-help eviction, and it is illegal. If you do this, you could be the one getting arrested, and the squatters could actually sue you for damages. It sounds backwards, I know, but you have to stay cool to win this. Here is your immediate action plan. Step 1 is safety and observation. Do not engage in a shouting match. Retreat to a safe distance, your car or the sidewalk, and call 911 immediately. Step 2 is how you frame the call. This is the most important part of this video. When you speak to the dispatcher, be very careful with your words. If you say, "I have squatters," the dispatcher often hears tenant dispute or civil matter, and police may not prioritize it, or they may show up and say their hands are tied. Instead, stick to the facts of the entry. You want to report a burglary in progress or a criminal trespass. You want to say, "I am the homeowner, I have just arrived, and there are unknown intruders inside my house." This signals a crime, not a landlord-tenant dispute. When the police arrive, have your documentation ready immediately. You need your deed, proof of ownership, and your ID. If the intruders claim they have a lease, and you know for a fact they do not, tell the officers clearly, "This is a fraudulent document. These people have broken and entered. I request they be removed for trespassing." Now here is the tricky part. Professional squatters know the system. They might present a fake lease, or even a piece of mail with their name on it delivered to your address. If the police look at that fake lease and say, "I'm sorry, this looks like a civil matter, you'll have to go to court to evict them," do not lose your temper. Yelling at the officer will not help. Instead, try this response. Calmly say, "Officer, I understand your position, but I would like to file a police report for trespassing and breaking and entering right now so that I have an official record. I also want to document that I have asked them to leave and they are refusing." Getting that report number is vital for your next steps. If the police leave and the squatters are still there, you are moving to phase 2, the legal offensive. Do not wait until Monday. Do not wait for the weekend to end. Contact a real estate attorney immediately. You need to serve an eviction notice or an unlawful detainer action instantly. The clock is ticking. In the meantime, while you're waiting for the courts, you must protect the property from further damage without breaking the law. You can inspect the exterior of your property. You can take photos of any damage, broken windows, forced locks. This is evidence of criminal entry, which defeats a squatter's claim that they are tenants. Tenants have keys, criminals break windows. Install security cameras on the exterior if you haven't already. You have a right to record the outside of your property. If the squatters destroy the cameras, that is destruction of property, another crime you can report to the police to build your case. This situation is frustrating and it feels unfair. But if you follow the legal process strictly and quickly, you have the best chance of reclaiming your home without ending up in handcuffs yourself. Stay safe out there, know your rights, and protect what's yours. If you found this breakdown helpful, please verify that you've subscribed to the channel.